Hello, ladies and gents, and hope it's an awesome day on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday night. Happy day, happy good day. As always, with that being said, let's get into the video. So, guys, Trump met with Putin. I don't know when, but President Trump did had a phone call with President Putin. I think this is like the third time or second time they've ever had a conversation on the phone. I do want to see him kind of meet in person, but with that being said, Trump gave a long Truth Social message. I'm going to read you out loud to you after you guys know on Sunday what at least you're living under a rock. I'll inform you once again. So, guys, you guys do not know, Ukraine launched tons of missiles into Russia. I know some people are saying this is another Pearl Harbor. Guys, I don't think it's that deep. If you guys don't know what Pearl Harbor does, I'll inform you as well. World War II knowledge. When Japanese bombed American ships during Pearl Harbor, that's what Pearl Harbor is. That's what kind of got America involved in World War II. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. This video is not about World War II. This is about Russia-Ukraine. So, with that being said, let's get back to the video. So, guys, you guys do not know, President Trump met with President Putin with a phone call today after Ukraine launched missiles into Russia, deep in the Russia territory. This is not like it's not like it's at the border. No, this is like deep in the Russia. Ukraine destroyed tons of planes. I believe Russia retaliated by launching missiles of their own. This is some crazy news. I just want to debrief. You guys are unaware. I have a whole separate video about it. I think made on Monday. So I recorded a whole video about that on Monday. So if you want to check that out, please go check that out yourself. But that being said, we're going to get into Trump's Truth Social post with the meaning we needed to get this war ended. And I agree with President Trump. War should never have started. Just terrible, man. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's get into the Truth Social post. I just finished speaking by telephone with President Vladimir Putin of Russia. The call lasted approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. We discussed the attack on Russia's docked airplanes by Ukraine and also various other attacks that have been taking place by both sides. It was a good conversation, but not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace. President Putin did say stronger that he will have a response to recent attack on airfields. We also discussed Iran and the fact I'm running out of Iran's decision printing to nuclear weapons, which must be made quickly. Because you guys know Iran's actually getting close to making nuclear weapons. The U.S. right now is trying to talk out of it. We don't really know the full details on that. I started to, and let's get back to the Truth Social post, everyone. Sorry guys, I'm a terrible public reader. I stated to President Putin that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and on this, I believe that we were in agreement with President Putin that he will participate in the discussions with Iran, and he could perhaps be helpful in getting him brought to a rapid conclusion. In my opinion, Iran has been slow walking their decisions on this very important matter, and we will definitely answer in a very short period of time. So that was President Trump's full letter, full message on Truth Social. If you want to read it for yourself, go on Truth Social and read it on yourself. But of course, it's probably everywhere on the internet, so you could probably just find it on the internet and read it for yourself if you really want to. But I just read it for you, so you don't have to. You know, I'm not that great of a public reader. I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys. But guys, with that being said, let's debrief this. So he talks about Iran. I don't know. I think Russia and Iran are allies, so it's gonna be. I think they are. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. I think they are. So it'd be pretty hard for Putin. Trump says Putin's gonna try to talk Iran out of getting nuclear weapons because I think Russia has nuclear weapons. North Korea has nuclear weapons. China, I believe, has nuclear weapons. All the big powerhouses have nuclear weapons except for Iran. So Iran's, I think right now, Iran's not a good country. They're a terrible country, actually. Be honest with you guys, they're pretty much funding the Hamas right now, and Hezbollah and all that. They're pretty much funding all these terrorist groups. If you make Iran broke, you make Hamas and Hezbollah broke. I'm sorry. All those terrorist groups are screwed, because mainly all of them are funded by Hamas. I mean, not by Hamas, by Iran. Iran's like the big bad guy. That's why we don't really like Iran. We don't want them to get a nuclear weapon. That's why we've been recently saying U.S. officials on the weekend to go talk to Iran officials to convince them out of a nuclear deal. I don't know why the U.S. officials will convince them. If I was Iran, so let's get a nuclear weapon. Why not? If I was Iran, of course. We don't want Iran getting nuclear weapons. Not really good. You know, it's kind of interesting. Trump and Putin might try to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. But it's kind of weird because I think Russia and Iran are allies. Iran. I think Russia and Iran are allies, so I don't know how that'll work. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not allies. Maybe I'll Google that after this video. I believe they are allies, Iran and Russia. Correct me, yeah, if you guys know the answer in the comment section below, let me know. But I believe Russia and Iran are both allies. So that's just some news I do want to share with you. Happy Thursday night, everyone. Hope you have an awesome day. This Russia-Ukraine war is getting way out of hand. Also, excuse the new studio. It's temporarily. I'll be back in my main office on, believe, Sunday. So I get back. I'm out of town with family right now. But I'll be back in my main office on Sunday. So see you guys later. See you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. As always, see you guys in the next one. I'm Rex. How do you guys feel this Russia-Ukraine war? This Russia-Ukraine war really needs to end. Just a stupid war. Even though Trump said in the Truth Social post, Putin's more likely going to attack way harder. I think Russia already retaliate with their own missiles. So I don't know what I don't know what Putin's really planning here to get revenge on Zelensky and Ukraine for that attack. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching as always. How do you guys feel about Iran, Russia-Ukraine war? See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.